I'm going to throw like a hypothetical at you, right? Say there's a beef burger, right? And let's say it's double as good as the Beyond Burger, Impossible Burger. Just like,
Hypothetically, sure. Let's go.
yeah,
Let's just
hypothetically.
for the sake
Okay,
of the
cool.
argument. For the sake of the
Yeah, cool.
argument.
For the sake of the argument. Okay. Now let's say there was a beef burger, but it was like beef 2.0. Okay. But the way they got this beef to be, and this beef burger was double as good as a regular beef burger, right? But the way they got the beef to be so good is they tenderized the meat while it's still alive. So what they did is they got a baseball bat and just for fucking months just beat the shit out of this cow, right? What would be the moral? Would you get beef 2.0?
Yes, I would not give a shit. So I have autism, so I don't feel empathy for anything. So I don't care how much you beat the cow. If it's legal, I'm getting my beef burger if it tastes good.
Okay, cool. Let's say this is beef, this beef 3.0, right? And they tenderize the beef, right, with baseball bats, but then they're also punching a baby in the face on top of it, and the tears soak into the meat, right? Are you getting that beef?
Hey,
the babies don't die. Okay, so you're choosing beef 3.0 rather than beef 2.0.
So I would say that my decision would be based on my like social, how I would be seen socially in that instance. If society didn't care, I'd be like, beef 3.0, don't give a crap. In our current society, I'd say that it would be seen as unpleasant. So pragmatically, it's a bad decision. Based on pragmatic morality, I'd probably say no, not beef 3.0.
Okay.
Objectively, they're all immoral. So
let's say like it was a vacuum, no one would find out about it.
No one would find out about it. I'm still, because of the society, the pragmatic thing, and like probably not, but I'm a foodie, so
let's say it's
I want to taste it. I want to try it. I want to try it.
Okay. Let's say there's beef 5.0, right? And it's not just babies being punched in the face, but it's also your family being punched in the face. Your mom, your dad.
Dude, you'd have to pay me not to eat it. Oh my god.
Okay, so like you can see where I'm going though. Like it's interesting, right? Because you obviously have high functioning autism, so you probably think differently to most people. But most people would say, like, no, like at beef 2.0, they'd say, no, that's fucking immoral to tenderize an animal while it's still alive. They would say that's immoral.
Well, that's
but the problem
literally
is
what happens.
Well, no, not what I'm talking, like baseball bats, like beating shit out of it for months. They're killed very badly.
That's what happens to pigs. Like that happens in their torture chambers all the time. So that's the thing that happens.
Yeah, well, everyone in the comments is going to disagree with you, and they'll be wrong. But they are killed horribly. If anyone wants to check out, there's a video I'll link in the description, which is a video I talk about how free-ranged, beautiful piggies who get belly rubs die, and they get pretty.
But yeah, they are like tortured during life.
Like, yeah, depending. Like some farms, like even it doesn't matter. Like most farms, yes, factory farms, it's fucked. They're tortured, right? But like they're like, even if we had the most like even if we had like Farmer Bob, and Farmer Bob like let the pig sleep on his couch and he rubbed their belly every night and gave him little kisses on the forehead, like it did everything. Still the way they killed at the slaughterhouse is fucking horrible.
Yeah, they're thrashing. Like to make eating meat moral, you'd have to wait for them to die of natural causes, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'd have no problem with that. In fact, I would even argue, and this is where I had an animal rights activist on, I would even argue that it would be immoral not to eat a creature that's died of old age, because then you're choosing to create more waste in the world. The trucks that delivered your veggie burgers hit more bugs on the way. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like the more moral thing to do would be to eat that carcass, right? So I imagine you also.
I said that one amoral. I'll put that on amoral.
Yeah,
because you're not obligated to eat them. Like it's like.
Oh, actually, no. I would say if you're going to follow the vegans arguments, like that if you're going to subscribe to vegan arguments, that we shouldn't eat animals and all that. Like we're going to subscribe if they want to be consistent, for them they would have to eat their dead dog, their dead pig, their dead whatever. That have to eat to be morally consistent. And also
for vegans to be consistent with the arguments they make. That's definitely true.
And also the same thing was like if you've eaten your calorie limit for the day and you dare get that slice of vegan cheesecake, you're a fucking sick pig. How dare you take, like, you didn't need that food, and there were bugs that were killed, there were rodents that were killed in the thing, there was land that was destroyed, habitats, to make that vegan cheesecake for you. Immoral, like just for your taste pleasure. Like you can make the same arguments, and that's the issues I have with veganism.
There's the one that's like, in order to make the plants, you have to kill rodents, to clean the land, and that's also immoral.
But like I said, I hate vegans, but I kind of am one. So like it's annoying though, because so just to give the vegan counter to that is, well, yes, but we feed the most amount of food from plants we feed to livestock, and that's why even if you were to just eat plants, you're still killing less of those rodents and things.